12-3. Welcome back, fellas. You know what it is. Welcome back to another Pit Legend video. So, we're smashing on through. We're keeping the auto button rolling, and we're gonna smash through another one of these and try to get through the zone. But I'm relatively confident. I think we can just let autopilot do the magical work here. One thing that was announced that I haven't found yet, it's probably because I haven't looked that well, but the leaderboards, there's a leaderboards NPC. So hopefully we can run into that eventually. Probably not in this video. I want to keep them short and sweet and just keep punching through here. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad, Phyllis. Well, I kind of thought that we can get a lot more punches in the face. But I'm telling you, meat grinders prepare you for the rest. So on the downside, meat grinders are just super difficult. It's a massive jump in difficulty, whether it's total stats or just the combinations of the skills and the healing and just everything. Just everything about meat grinder is horrible in 11.6. But if you can get past that, dude, you're making some headway. So it's actually pretty good. So happy to report. I got a buddy who is checking out the Refine. There's that new Refine NPC that I showed you guys in the 063 video. I didn't do any of the upgrades because I'm saving gold. I'm super close to upgrading full armor mech one more time. Since I've been using full armor on Guild Boss, I'll probably end up doing that. So my goal is basically tied up. I got to do chips. I got to do some minions, and I'm not really worried too much about doing Refine. But one of my buddies did it. So the first to refine an item, the first time was about 50,000 gold and 10 lost cores. To refine it a second time, it's around 100,000 gold and I think 12 lost cores. Yeah, 12 lost cores. And then to do it a third time is almost 160,000 gold and 14 lost cores. So the pattern continues. It's going up 50k each time ish, and it's going up 2 lost cores each time. So pretty expensive, but it's one of those things where once you've gotten all your immediate things that you need to grind out, it's that little extra thing that you can do. I wouldn't really suggest players do it right now. I mean, if you have a set piece and you know you're probably never going to take that thing off for quite a while, at least until new content comes out and whatnot, then sure, yeah, you could do it, but your gold is probably better spent somewhere else at the moment. Get those perfect chips. I think chips is really the big grind, and it's what each player can do. Maybe you're in a guild and you might not be the number one priority as far as like set pieces or whatnot. You can still work on your chips, and there's a lot of people running around with some questionable chips. So chips are really important. Anyways, all right. Don't think you can escape me this time. Nice. Finally, I got you. All right, Junkrat, let's do it. Junkrat goes into somebody that I'm making. I don't know if he goes into like Celestial Mech or whatnot, but it would be nice to capture some of these fools. But autopilot's still rolling. We're still rolling with it, fellas. What I could do is I think I will attach the dungeon, assuming that we clear this without a hitch. I'll probably just run through the dungeon that way, packing things in the less numbers of videos. But if I do 2 flags together, the chance of like something happening, some bug, or the video gets messed, or I lose half the video, is too high. Too many eggs in one basket, and plus it's super late at night. I'd probably screw something up on my own anyways. So we nixed that idea. But hey, 5-minute video, you gotta be okay. But look at that, smashing through, almost done. It's not bad. It's not bad. I get this moment to like catch my breath. Hopefully 12.6 or 12.7 is not super nasty. We can just roll all the way to 12.11. And I'm really curious. I wonder if I can do it. Now, if I do get stuck, my game plan will be to probably spec back into Emergency Shield. It's now 0 SP. It used to be 2 pips of SP. Can I catch him? Okay, whatever. So hey, another flag down, no big problem there. But I'll probably go back in emergency shield, and then I think I'll be able to just stack full shields on my team and just go through things that way, and we should be pretty safe. Not too much to worry about. Let's do our little victory lap. Hey, did we get something? Yeah, there we go. But let's do our victory lap. So let's click on that. Let's go there. Boom. Bang. That's the team. You know what it is, fellas. But like I said, there is, at least it was in the announcement, a leaderboard NPC where you can see leaderboards. And I'm very curious. I still haven't seen it yet at the time of filming this. What metrics are on there? Is it total stats? Is it level? Is it everything? I don't know. But I'd like to see that. I also wonder if there's some sort of way to represent the players that unlocked Raid 6 first, or the players that have done 16-13, which is the last dungeon in the game at the moment. So I think maybe like the first couple players that did that, or maybe the first player that did that would be really cool. I've always thought it'd be cool in a game like this that, for example, like you've got a secret dungeon or an ancient dungeon, something super difficult that only those top tier players can do. In a game like this, it kind of separates the community. So it's like, okay, here's content only for the top tier players, and if you're a free to play, you're probably not going to see that anytime soon. So you have that separation, and sometimes that separation makes sense. Essentially, top tier players are funding the game for everybody, which is a big part of it. So there's benefit there, and people do enjoy top tier players helping them through their raids and all that. I get that. But so how do you make an ancient dungeon or a secret dungeon significant for players that aren't going to see that content anytime soon, and maybe they're feeling like they're missing out? Well, what you could do is when somebody clears one of those secret dungeons, maybe there's like whatever like the next secret dungeon is, maybe there's some sort of like community buff, so like everybody gets 1% item find or 1% gold find or something like that. I don't know. And I guess the best way to explain it is, within a month or so, the number of people that are getting into Zone 16 is going to increase. There's more gear in the game. There's more ways to get gear. It's a lot easier than it was, and not in a bad way. Everything's still good. But what I'm saying is, let's say Zone 17 comes out, and Zone 17, between 16 and 17, that should be a really big choke point where everybody kind of congregates there. Probably shouldn't use that word, but everybody kind of gets stuck at Zone 16 waiting for new content like these games do. And then when Zone 17 comes out and there's a final dungeon that's super difficult, basically nobody can beat it. Once it's finally beaten, the first time it's beaten, it should unlock some sort of community bonus or some sort of celebration that benefits the entire community that way. A top tier player is getting to go through difficult content like they want to see, but they're also bringing some sort of benefit to the community. I don't know. I spent a long time explaining something simple. Una bicchiere di latte. I don't know how to speak Italian. You don't have to speak Italian in Starbucks, Senza zucchero. Phew. All I know in Italian is like sono affamato, which means feed me, I'm hungry, and morte da fame means I'm dying of hunger. So there you go. Shout out to, what was that? I think that's from like Ralphie May, probably. So anyways, let's keep it going. Boom. All right. Cleared the dungeon. Or cleared the, was that a dungeon or a flag? That was a dungeon, right? Good thing I filmed these things. Yeah, a dungeon. All right, boys. I'm losing my mind. Whoo. We did it. We did it, fellas. We're getting through this. Progress is continuing, as always. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.